my name is McKenna. I'm a small business owner in the Pacific Northwest, and I do a lot of vendor markets, and you guys are here for another one. So welcome to my channel if you're new here, and welcome back if you're returning. Let's get into what's going on and the event we're doing this weekend because it is my last market of the year. I cannot believe it. Friends, welcome to the market vlog. We haven't done one in a little bit because I started combining them with the studio vlog, but for this one, since it is my last event and it's a pretty big event, I just thought let's split it back up. Let's do it. It's been, if you watched the studio vlog, you probably saw, and if you're not, you can go watch the studio vlog again if you haven't already, but it was a rough prep week. I haven't felt this like stressed about a market in a hot minute. So it was just a lot of catching up, a lot of restocking. We had so many orders come in and so much support at markets that I had a lot more to do than I had anticipated, and we didn't have enough time to get everything done. And so we're just going to go into this market. I have so much ready for it, and I'm bringing the most books I've ever brought. I'm bringing 22 banned books with me. There's obviously duplicates of some, but we are bringing so many, like my whole shelf is empty. So we'll see how that goes. I still have to wrap all of them at my mom's house when I get there. I did print off all the labels, and I'm bringing my extra labels just in case, you know, something happened with my printing if I messed up. I tried to get some other tasks done before we head out. This market that I'm doing is called the Terrain BrrrZAAR, and it's like Brrr and then Zar. I did their event in the summer and they're really great. I had a great time in the summer one. It was so hot though. And this one is going to be in, so it's in Spokane. Oh, there we go. So it's across the state. I'm currently in Seattle. So we have to get everything in the car and drive across the state. I do a lot of Spokane events. If you are new here, I grew up there, so I do a lot of them, and I just stay with my mom, and it's great. The events over there have been my best events of the year. The people really show up and support, and it's been great. So this event is going to be in the Riverfront Park Mall. I am in a spot that I'm not super excited about, but we'll hopefully it's just going to be so busy that it doesn't matter where my spot is. We're on the 3rd floor of the mall, and if you're familiar, it's like not great. I'm near the food court, so I'm just kind of like, okay. So we'll hope for the best, and you know, maybe if I do really well and show, you know, do good content and show up again, maybe I can get into the next one and get a better spot. So we'll see. Load-in sounds like it might be really stressful because of how the mall is set up. I think I'm going to bring my mom with us tomorrow. Like, we're going to have her come down separately to help us load in and help set up, because I'm just really anxious about the amount of time we have to get everything ready and good to go, because we're going to be starting the market at 10. So it's going to be a market that's 10 to 8, so it's a very long day. The booth is supposed to be an 8 by 10, I think. So hopefully it's a little bit bigger than the Riverfront one, so I think we'll have a little more space. We're bringing some other display stuff that we didn't last time, because we have, for the first time ever, mystery t-shirt bundles. So you can get a little pack, and it's $15. This is also available on my website, so if you want a mystery t-shirt, it's there, and it's $15, and you don't know what you're getting, but I have sizes small through 4XL. So if you would like to participate in the fun, and you can't do it in person, you can do it online. And it's going to be holiday and non-holiday items, so very fun. But yeah, first time doing it. We're bringing the pink cart, which I've only used like once or twice, so you guys will probably not know what I'm talking about, but you'll see it. We're gonna use that for the bundles. Or I guess it's not even bundles, it's just a mystery t-shirt. And then we're gonna put up a little tree because I'm doing banned book mystery boxes, and so we're going to have them under the tree so like people can look at it on the display and be like, oh, that's so cute, I want one, and be like, you can pick one out from under the tree. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm very excited. I have a lot of stuff ready to go. I did a huge restock. Obviously, as you can see, this is empty. We are taking so much merchandise, mostly because I was told this is going to be a huge event for me and I just wanted to be prepared. And the last couple markets, people have been buying things that usually haven't been doing well lately, and so I kind of was like, okay, I should restock some of these apparel items just to see. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at as far as the before market vibes. I'm very nervous. This is the last market of the year, and I think that's why I'm nervous, because it just feels like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. We finally are like wrapping it up. However, a lot of people are already applying for next year's markets, and I'm very anxious. So next week is going to be that in the studio vlog as a preview. I've gotten a lot of messages of people being like, yeah, I've already applied to all these things. Didn't you? And I'm like, what? I'm like, I've been in the thick of holidays. Like, my brain is mush. I stayed up till 1:30 last night, got up at 7. It's been a lot. I still need to pack my clothes, so I probably should stop yapping and go get myself ready to go. But I wanted to say where we are at the beginning of our weekend. We're at 2001 sales. That was 2000 was my goal, and we made that last week for the year. So I'm very, very, very grateful and very excited. Like, could not believe this. Like, this is very crazy for me compared to last year. I think at the end of the year last year we were at like 280, like 280, that's it. So this is like a huge thing. I don't know what I was gonna say. Anyway, so I don't know what to expect. I'm really hoping it's gonna be as amazing as everyone says, that people are there to show up for small businesses, and that hopefully our booth situation, like where it is gonna be okay. I'm just a little anxious that it's going to be not great because of the location of my booth, but I'm hoping that that's not going to be a problem and that still we'll get a lot of foot traffic. So hopefully all these things happen, and who knows, I don't even know what a lot of people like set goals for how much they want to make, or like their sales goals, or like, you know, products sold or whatever. I don't usually do that when I go into a market because I don't know what to expect. I mean, maybe I can kind of expect that next year when I start doing repeat markets, but all of these markets have been my first time doing it. I think our last time though, we did make a really good amount of money with this specific type of market with them, same group. So I hope that that's kind of the case. I hope it's more since it's the holidays and it's not 90 degrees outside. Everyone's gonna be toasty inside, and yeah, it's gonna be good. Without further ado, I think I should head out. I should pack up, we should leave, because I'm worried about snow and stuff in the past too. But yeah, so we're starting the weekend off at 2001 orders, and we will see what happens when we get back. I'm so excited. But now let's pack up and head over to Spokane. It is market day, you guys. I'm in the childhood bedroom, as you can see. We're about to head out and go load in. I wanted to get there a little bit earlier because we only have like 2 hours to get everything together and set up, and I'm very anxious. I am having my mom come down and meet us to help load in, just because there's so much to do and I'm just a little anxious about, since this is our new setup, I just want it to go smoothly. But I'm getting my things together, and yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. I have to grab all my things that are charging, and then we'll head out and we'll have hopefully a really good market day. It's the last market of the year. I'm very excited. A little nervous. I just want it to go really well, and I don't want to have too much overstock on at least the holiday stuff, so hopefully that is exciting for people. But anyway, let's go have our last market of 2024. We almost had chaos in the booth. Yeah, I was gonna film. My mom's here helping. Eli's helping set up, as always. But We were able to get our booth a little bit bigger because it was 6 feet and not 8 feet. So we're gonna do this now. We have to speed run this, but yay! here's a little update. It's 1:21 and it's been so busy. Way more busy than I anticipated, so everyone was right. I should have prepared a little bit more. But we have a good amount of stuff. Mystery t-shirts are selling, which is great. I say band book is, the bundles are the best. Eli's over here. But there's people in the booth. I don't want to talk too long, but it's going really well so far. Okay friends, it's 4 o'clock and I will say this is our best market we've ever had as a single day event. I cannot believe it. We still have 4 more hours. It has slowed down quite a bit up here, but like literally our best sales day we've ever had. And so the fact that this is the last market and it's our best sales day, insane. We're out of so much though. Like the booth is boothing. Okay guys, we only have about like 15 minutes left and for the first time ever, the card reader was so busy today. Oh, I don't know if it's showing up. It was so busy today that it's dead. So I can't even take any more cards on our card reader. Isn't that crazy? That's never happened to us before. Very busy day. Okay guys, the event is almost over. So Eli's getting the wagon so we can pack up tonight. As you can see, so much is sold out. It's crazy. So exciting. Hello friends, happy Monday and welcome back to the studio. We had such an amazing market and I wanted to get into all the details, break down our best sellers, and talk about how many customers we had because this was a very big deal. So Lavender's here to chat too. Are you here to debrief, little lady? She's here to hang. Okay, well, now I have to like reframe this so you can make sure you see Lavender in this. So yesterday we got back like kind of later in the afternoon, or it was evening when we got home. So I just wasn't feeling up to filming. I was exhausted. And now we're here, we're back, and obviously we'll be jumping into the week for the new studio vlog, but for today, obviously, we are finishing up this market vlog. Oh my goodness, I don't even know where to begin. I guess I could start from the beginning. The beginning of the day, because it got so busy. This is the busiest we've ever been, that I did not have enough time to like sit and like think. I could barely get pictures of the booth before it got busy, which was insane, you guys. So when we got there, we decided to do a little bit earlier of a load-in. Our load-in time was 8, but I was like, you know, I'd rather get there. They gave us the option of showing up early. So we showed up at 7:30, and we were on the 3rd floor, which was something I was nervous about, which ended up not even being a concern because people were showing up. We were right next to the food court, so that was kind of like a good spot. And yeah, like where we got to park, luckily load-in really wasn't hard. The only thing that was, like, load-in was pretty easy because where our booth was, like where we parked, we were able to just like roll in and then like get over there. It did take kind of a couple trips, and my mom did come to help out because I don't think we could have done it without her. It was a lot to do and basically like not a lot of time because people were kind of already showing up by the end, and like I was still doing final touches. It was crazy. So the new display is really great. However, it was really difficult to figure out because we started setting things up and I just was looking at the width and I was like, there is no way in hell this is an 8 like wide booth. So it's supposed to be an 8 by 10. We did get to use a little bit more space because of how our area was set up. We actually had a little bit more than the 10, and it was great because we were able to kind of shove some things behind us, and it just worked out that way. Like, I don't know, we just had a weird spot that like at first I was like, this isn't a great spot because there was like a tree in it. But anyway, it worked out. But the 8 thing, Eli was literally on the floor like, this is like he's 6'8", or not 6'8", 5'8", and it was really almost to like where he was. So I was like, this is maybe a 6.5 booth. Like, we're losing like a lot of space. So, hey, can you not take a bath like on camera? A little embarrassing, little miss. She's like, there you go. Oh, she wants to cuddle. Okay. She's been a little sleepy goose this morning. Oh, she says, I'm so sleepy. Anyway, so I don't like being a problem, like, as a vendor. I obviously just want to, like, be there, do my job, and, like, have a good attitude, be nice to all the people running it. But, like, I was looking at it and, like, there is no way, because our riverfront market was 8 feet and it felt way more spacious. Like, if I had tables in this situation, it would have been so cramped. So the new display, like, honestly was a must for how much stuff we have. And I had a couple extra things I was bringing, but I knew they were small enough that it shouldn't have felt like you could barely fit 2 people in. So we had one of the people come over that was running it, and they looked at it and they're like, yeah, this was measured wrong. And they, you know, like, I wasn't trying to make them feel bad. I was like, oh, it's okay. Like, are we able to, like, make this work? Luckily, the booth next to us had space on their side, so they could shift over because there was like a big gap between their booth and the next booth. So all worked out. However, that took a huge chunk of time trying to figure out what was wrong, rearranging the booth a bit, and just kind of like trying to figure out what we're doing. It was a little scary, a little stressful, but we pushed through. It worked out, which is, you know, the goal. And then it was honestly, as soon as we were like set up and ready to go, people were there. And then it got so busy that I was trying to film things, and I really was like, okay, I need to be very conscious, but it was so busy, you guys. We had lines of people, tons of returning customers. If you're somebody that's been going to my Spokane markets and you showed up, thank you so much. I was shocked how many people were like, oh, I have this shirt, I bought it this summer, I bought it at this event, I saw you at Pride. And it just made me feel so good. I don't know, I just was feeling so grateful and so like, oh my gosh, like, all this hard work, and like, people recognize me, they like my stuff, they like were like, that I wear this every day, like I wear this all the time. And I was just like, it was so good. I was so grateful. It just felt very surreal. And then like when sales just kept happening, I don't know, I was shocked. Like I will just say it right now, this was our best single day event we've ever had. As far as sales and like the amount of customers, we sold out of so much stuff. I definitely underestimated this market because I've kind of been burnt off quite a few times where I get a lot of, you know, other vendors being like, this is my best market. You know, I think we've talked talked before in the vlogs about this, where, you know, like my market versus somebody else's market experience is going to be different, and that's totally normal. Like one person's market might be their best, the other person could be their worst. They didn't find their, you know, target demographic, or it just wasn't that kind of market for things of your stuff, you know, and that's okay. But it is hard to gauge when someone's like, you need to make sure you have so much stuff, you're gonna do so amazing. And I just was like, yeah. I don't know. I definitely prepared more than I would a normal market. So I did prepare obviously more than like a normal single day event. We brought 22 books with us for our book bundles, and we came home with 3. Insane. Like my shelf is empty. We did find some, there's like 3 books there, but I just bought those. I found them for $1, and I was like, well, I should buy these because that's a deal. That's a steal and a deal. But yeah, we have no books. So online we're sold out. I was just like, I'm not gonna have these up right now because they sold out. So that was amazing. The book bundles went so well. People loved it. They loved getting to pick out stickers, and like that's really why I started doing it, so people get more excited. Like obviously you're excited because you don't know what the book is, but I would say about 9 times out of 10, honestly 100% pretty much, like people are more excited that they get to customize the bundle, they get to get a bookmark, they get to pick out stickers, they get to make it a whole experience. And like especially if it's for some, like a friend, like obviously a lot of people buy it for themselves, and that's amazing. Like that makes me so happy that you're buying yourself a little gift. Like that's so cute. And I wrapped them all as holiday bundles, so it was just really fun. However, it was just like so strange to just see, like it's just such a surreal feeling finally seeing like things getting recognized and like your work being appreciated, and it feels just so good. Obviously this whole year has been that for me. Like I'm not saying this was like the first time I felt like that, but it was just like a accumulation of it all, and I just felt so grateful and so excited. The amount of like sweet new customers and people coming to the booth. We had quite a few mailing list people sign up, so I sent those out this morning, and it was just overall so amazing. It though was such a long day because we started loading in at 7:30. The event didn't end till 8. We left. We got out of there by 9 o'clock, I think, with wrap up. So it was a very long day. I felt so exhausted. so exhausted by the end, and I'm still honestly recovering. Like, you know, yesterday we did like a little Christmas with my family since we're not going to be going back over for the holidays this year. And so we did that, and then we left, and I haven't had like a single moment to relax in like weeks and weeks. And I just this morning was like, whew. Like already I've been working this morning, obviously it's 10:30, but I am feeling it today. I feel it in my bones. But yeah, it was just like, I'm trying to think of like what my favorite moments were. It just felt like the perfect, like beyond perfect way to end the year of markets, which is kind of what I dubbed this year. It was kind of an intention that I set, or I was like, I'm going to try to get into as many markets as I can to 1, get experience, 2, see if it's something I like, and 3, get my name out there. And it worked. So I don't know, it was just very exciting. There were so many amazing vendors there. I did a little bit of Christmas shopping, and one of my best friends came down and we walked around for a while, and it's so fun to get to like see everyone else's work too, and just, I don't know, it was amazing. An amazing event. I can't even believe that it was our best event, pretty much. Like a lot of our 2-day, 3-day events obviously do go really well, and I would say there's been quite a few. I'm going to be doing like a wrap-up video before the end of the year that kind of does like a highlight. I'll post it on, I'm going to also have like an Instagram, like basically kind of like Spotify wrapped, but it's going to be like Plum Creative wrapped. And we're going to basically just talk about some numbers. We're going to talk about my favorite events, as well as just like highlights of the year, my favorite product. So we'll be doing a video version of that as well. So I'll get more into that, but this event was definitely one of the top, like it was the top event. We've never sold so much. We've never had such a crazy influx of just the whole thing. It was beautiful. Like so beautiful. Anyway, I want to talk about our best-selling things because, let's see here. Let's take a gander at everything. So, we're going to talk about our top 5 best-selling items. And it's like kind of not a surprise, but the numbers were crazy. So, our number 1 best-selling item of the booth for this event, our last event of the year, was the mystery band book combo pack. So like you build your little bundle, and that was the best-selling item. We almost sold out. I'm pretty sure, I haven't looked which books are left, but I'm gonna laugh if they're all the same book because it's always the one that gets passed up, which I think is funny. Next was our band book lover t-shirt. We sold out of a lot of sizes. Like a lot of sizes, and I brought 2s, 3s, 4s, like quantities for these. When I prep for markets like this, I really don't know how much to make. Like I think we probably would have sold more if we had had more of those sizes, but I just didn't know, and I didn't want to have a ton of back stock because I don't know when my next event is, and online I do better at events. So at the moment, I'm pushing for my online stuff. I am working on it. Next was Band Book Lover crew neck, and these aren't specified as far as colors. I don't know what our best-selling color was. It was probably the evergreen. That one always sells the best, but we had like, I feel like almost every color of everything sold. I'm trying to think. The only things that didn't really sell, I brought the children's book version. We did sell 1 sweatshirt. I'm pretty sure we sold 1 or 2 sweatshirts of that. And then the children's version we didn't sell any of, which is like very common. I don't usually keep a ton of those on hand. And then Pacific Northwest didn't sell like at all. I don't know. I think as soon as I get through these ones, I don't know if I'll keep that design, or if I do, it's going to be very limited quantities. But anyway, Band Book Lover, the crew neck and the t-shirt. And then a shocker, our 4th item was the mystery t-shirts. I cannot even, you guys. People were obsessed with this. It became something I was not expecting. I definitely went into it not knowing if it was going to be something that was going to be good for the shop, and I just wanted to like kind of clear out some inventory, and we did, and it became like a best-selling item. People really loved the idea of it, and they liked the mystery of it. And then lastly was our Book Lover World Tour crew neck. That was actually our next one. We had quite a few sales of the t-shirts and the crew necks. Stop. So those were our top ones. We also sold quite a few of the fantasy, fairy tales, and folklore t-shirts. We only had 1 left, which was crazy. It was just an amazing event. Like we sold, I don't think there was, I'm trying to think if there's any items that like didn't really sell. Stop. Come here. Mommy's talking. Come on. Chill out. I would say pretty much everything sold equally. I mean, I feel like some of the smaller items don't always sell. People bought, other candles were selling great, which was amazing. I got a lot of good feedback on it. We sold so many mugs, which was great because I was like, I really want to clear out some mug inventory. Did that. We sold, let's see, I'm trying to think what else we sold. There was so much. You need to stop. Chill. Come here. She's so angry. Why are you so angry? Who cares? She's like, I care. I don't care about the neighbor. Anyway, everything was so good. It was such a beautiful event. The event holders, it was called the Terrain BrrrZAAR, and it was amazing. I did their summer one, and I really like how they handle everything. There's a lot of details, and on site, lots of volunteers and lots of people that were easily able to find. And when we had that issue in the morning, like, they handled it so well, and I really was appreciative of that. So yeah, an amazing event. I want to plug in the counter though, because I don't think you guys are ready for this. We have done, I think, around this number before as far as customer sales, like orders sales, but this was like, we haven't had this since the summer. So I don't know, but people were shopping. Like, we had a couple customers buy like 4 or 5 shirts and like a couple books, and I just, oh my gosh, I was just blown away. It was the best event of the year, I would say. Like, we made Okay, let me plug this in and then I'll tell you, I won't tell you the exact number, but I'll tell you how crazy it is because you are gonna be shocked. Okay, let's plug in the counter. Yee! Y'all, we went from 2001 to 2131. Like, holy shit. Yeah, so that was crazy. I will say sales, like number wise, we sold, like profit wise, we made half as much as we made for the entire 5 or 6 days of pig out in one day. And like pig out was our biggest, longest event, but I made the most money from it. But it was also every, you know, so many days. We made like almost, I think it was over half actually, of that entire 6-day event in one day. Holy shit. So yeah, like the end of the year, I'm feeling so good. I don't even know how, like I feel so many things right now. Obviously gratitude for the amount of people that like want to love and support me, that have found me, that like my stuff, and like find such joy in everything I'm doing. It just feels so unreal because this is stuff I was dreaming of for so many years with this shop. And the fact that this first year of taking it full time, putting in pretty much all of my time and effort into it though, and my energy and my creativity really did pay off. Like, holy moly. I can't wait to do my year in like recap video because I feel like there's gonna be some tears. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of thoughts and feelings, and it's just gonna be so insane. But yeah, I could not, like, that surpassed my wildest expectations. I really didn't know what to expect from this, and I just kind of was going into it like, this is gonna be, I know it's gonna be a great event and we're gonna have a great time and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, that's where we're at. I think the new booth display really has upped the game. It looks like a real store. I had so many people asking like, oh, like, do you have a retail store? I'd love to come see it. And I'm like, no, not yet. And I'm always just like, I have an online store. I make sure to like tell every single person that, just so they know like I'm not just a pop-up person. You can find me whenever online. And so yeah, oh my gosh, you guys. I'm still like living on that high, and I feel like I need to take a couple moments today. Maybe I'll go on a little walk and just have a moment because holy fucking shit. Sorry for the language, bleep bleep bleep. Anyway, I think this is where we're gonna end the last market vlog of 2024. If you've been following along this entire year, you've probably seen such change in the markets. Eli was even just saying like the change from my first market of the year, how I was displaying things, how products I even had compared to now is just insane. And I'm so excited to see the progress from like comparing this year to next year. It's going to hopefully just be so exciting. I'm so excited. But anyway, I love you guys, and I hope you had a fun time with this vlog. I am trying to figure out better ways to vlog during markets. It is difficult, and I want to have more like themed things when we're doing it, so it's not feeling like so repetitive. I know I've had a couple comments say that, not in like a bad way, but it does feel that way because it is pretty much the same kind of thing. Every market is like, you know, we have our before, we go, we set up, and then we do the vlog. And I do want to have better ways to do it. So if you have any ideas or things you would like specifically to see in like market vlogs, I think I will be continuing. Obviously we have been doing some of the markets joined into the studio vlogs. Let me know if you like that. I think with some of our like smaller markets that we do, or ones that I know I'm not going to be able to film a ton, I really did like to combine them. It just makes the studio vlogs really long. But I would like to know your opinions, your thoughts, what you would like to see in the future for the market vlogs. but I am just so grateful for such a beautiful year. A year in markets, we did it. I can't believe I got through all of them. It felt very daunting. Back, I remember in May when I started, I didn't even know, April I guess, when I started booking out my summer, I just was really scared and really nervous that I was gonna hate it and it was gonna be really, really hard, and there has been times where it has been so hard. Markets are not for the faint of heart. I would say if you do a market a year, you're still killing it and you're still working so hard. It's a lot of work. And if you're somebody that's looking into it, you definitely should try it. I think everyone that is interested in trying a market should do a market, and they shouldn't judge it on their first one. Like, do a couple, sprinkle them in, see how you like it, get some experience if that's what you want to do, because it's definitely been the biggest game changer of my entire business. And like, we still get customers that are market, like they show up to your next ones, they want to be there for you. They also show up online. We've had so many customers that have come from markets, and I know that because they use the codes when they sign up for mailing lists, or like, even if I notice like where they're buying from after like an event, if I was in Spokane and all of a sudden I have a big influx of Spokane orders, we can kind of assume it is from markets, even if they didn't sign up for the mailing list. So that is the end of 2024's market season. I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming along this journey so far. This whole year, it's been such a growing and eye-opening experience, and I hope that you're enjoying coming along with me and learning things as I go and all the things. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching this last market vlog of the season. I hope you all have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all next time.